What makes this incident very horrendous is the fact that this is a 1.5-year-old little baby in question. Very shocking. Let's move on now. General Anil Chauhan's tenure as India's second Chief of Defence Staff has come to an end after nearly 3 years and 8 months in office. Taking charge in September 2022, General Chauhan stepped into the role at a crucial time following the death of India's first CDS General Bipin Rawat. A former Eastern Army commander and a highly regarded military strategist, he was brought back from retirement to lead India's military reform agenda. During his tenure, General Chauhan focused heavily on enhancing jointness and integration among the Army, Navy and Air Force. One of his biggest priorities was pushing forward the long-pending plan for integrated theatre commands, aimed at creating unified military structures for faster and more coordinated operations. He also worked on strengthening tri-services synergy, modernization efforts and defense preparedness. Military observers also credit him with playing an important role in key security and operational decisions, including during Operation Sindoor. As he bid farewell, General Chauhan described his tenure as very satisfying and highlighted the progress made towards a more integrated military structure. Succeeding him is Lieutenant General NS Raja Subramani, who officially assumed charge as India's third CDS. NS Raja Subramani is a decorated officer with decades of experience across operational command and strategic appointments. Before this appointment, he served as military advisor at the National Security Council Secretariat and had earlier held key positions including Vice Chief of the Army Staff and General Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Central Command. An alumni of the National Defence Academy and Indian Military Academy, Lieutenant General Subramani has also studied at institutions in India and the United Kingdom, bringing both operational and strategic expertise to the role. In his first remarks as CDS, he emphasized modernization, innovation and greater military integration as priorities for the future. Joining me is Pragati Tripathi. Pragati, of course, we've shared the entire profile, but what more can you share with our viewers?
Well, Vaishali, General NS Raja Subramani, widely known as an expert on Pakistan and China, on Sunday took charge as India's new Chief of Defence Staff with a primary mandate to implement the ambitious military theatreisation plan and bolster tri-services synergy. He succeeded General Anil Chauhan, who signed off after completing his tenure as the country's senior-most military commander on Saturday, that is 30th of May. General Subramani was serving as the military advisor at the National Security Council Secretariat. He retired as the Vice Chief of Army Staff on July 31st, 2025, that is last year. The military officer, shortly after taking charge, said transformation of the armed forces and organizational reforms to enhance tri-services synergy and integration will be his primary focus. And General Subramani also noted that he would also work toward accelerating the development, induction and integration of indigenous weapon system into the armed forces. As the CDS, Subramani's primary task will be to implement the theatreization model by ruling out integrated military commands. Well, let me brief you about General Subramani. So, in his illustration career spanning over 40 years, General Subramani served across a wide spectrum of conflict and terrain profiles and held a host of command, staff and instructional appointments. He served as the Vice Chief of Army Staff from July 1, 2024 to July 31, 2025 and was also the General Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Central Command from March 23 till June 24. The officer is a graduate from the National Defence Academy and the IMA, Indian Military Academy, that's based in Dehradun. He was commissioned into the 8th Battalion of Garhwal Rifles on December 14, 1985. General Subramani...
All right, Pragati, thanks for joining me with those details. And with that, viewers, it's time for a short commercial break, but we'll be back on the other side with a lot more. Stay with us.